This is the story of how I got my NeKo.
Hurry up and wait!
Well, there it was. When I saw that thing, I was blown away. Let me tell you, one word: wow. I mean, when you really look at the big picture, it was just something about the overall design. I just stood in awe. It had, well, you know, inside of that critter, the advanced circuitry. They'd put this thing together with the most remarkable flexibility. And not to mention that, the bump map MP. It was the drum machine they had inside this thing. It was just so synchronized. Can't quite put my finger on it. And the modular design, it was really magnificent. Not to mention the touch screen. Man, can you believe that? What balance. It was, I don't know, you have to go a long way to see something like that. And it even had a whisper quiet fan. I knew I had to have it, so I meditated for a while, several days. Then I put my plan into motion. I just get rid of the stuff I wasn't even using. I mean, think about it. And it would take even more than that. I joined a band. I even got a part-time job. I knew it wasn't going to be easy. I was going to have to hit the road. So I had to bring my buddy with me, and we hit the streets every day. Then I had to call in some favors from the big guy. You know who I'm talking about. Finally, I got it all together. It took a while though, so I made the call to a big city. No, not that one. The other way. And my personal sales associate took my call and sent the order straight to the Modern Labs, Open Labs headquarters in Austin, Texas. There awaiting my order was the friendly staff. I'd be talking to them a lot more often in the time to come. And in their modern facilities, they started putting together my machine. It was going to take some time, so I had to be patient. What would I do? Well, I started to work on my own stuff. I had to clean up my home studio a little bit, kind of get it up to date. I couldn't decide. What would I do? Which pattern would be the best? And then the bad news came. Man, I couldn't believe it. There was going to be problems, a delay. We were putting things together and parts weren't working out. So Open Labs put their top guy on this thing, and in no time at all, bang, he had this thing solved. But unfortunately, it was going to take another month or so. I couldn't believe it. On top of that, I think I started seeing bad omens everywhere I went. And the old lady, well, let's just say, she found other ways to spend her time. And to be honest, I think I started drinking a little bit too much. Time went by. Where was my keyboard? Finally got a call right out of the blue. My personal sales associate. She said it was on the way, man. I couldn't believe it. And here come Monday, I started watching for this thing everywhere. I was on this puppy. Kind of busy though, so I had my neighbor help me watch too. Well, it never showed up. What happened? Did it break down or something? Day after day, maybe they got lost. It happens to the best of us, right? I don't know, man. Could have been a bad accident. Day after day, I was watching the news. Floods, hurricanes, tornadoes. Could have been an act of God? I don't know. Or even worse, I mean, you know what I'm talking about here. We've all seen these guys out on the freeway. Maybe that's what happened. Then I had to ping pong with my associate. She got back with me the next day. It's on the way, man. And there she was, man. I couldn't believe it. I just want to say one thing. I was one happy kitty. The moral of this story is, hang on to your dreams. The end.